Tom, I suppose there's no hiding from the fact it's been a difficult couple of days, but today was a good show of resistance.
Yeah, definitely. I think, it's been, Warwickshire played really well against us. We've probably not been at our best, and we've got a fight on our hands, and that's where we're at. I think, the way the lads fronted up today, after a tough start, I think, we can't beat around the bush. It's, we're up against it, but the way Joey, they're walking off 100 not out, come back tomorrow and maul, other lads in periods of play, trying to, get stuck in and fight for, what's obviously, hopefully we take a draw from this game. We'll front up tomorrow, be back and ready to keep scrapping away to try and get that result.
Let's start with that first innings. What do you put that score down to ultimately? Was it a case of them bowling well, or do you look at yourselves as well?
Yeah, I think we just they've outplayed us so far in the game. I think from day one really we probably didn't bowl as well as we would have liked on that wicket, and I think when it came to batting after them piling some runs on and keeping us out there in sort of hot weather, I think they came at us hard and got early wickets and made it tough for us. So we've put that behind us now. That's what's happened, and ultimately now what's in front of us is tomorrow, and we've got about 3 sessions, and starting off with Joey and Maul, and we'll be right behind them, and then the likes of myself and Calvin and coming in, we'll be fighting all the way to the end to get that result.
And you face more balls than anyone in that first innings. What does it require of you when you're faced with a situation like that, when you've got potentially a long time ahead of you to bat? Yeah,
I guess it's kind of you've got to try and put the scoreboard out of your mind if you can. It's that far away. Coming to the start of this morning, 2 days of cricket is a long time. So you've still got to play the game that's in front of you. You've still got to look to be positive where you can. You can't just sit around and let them bowl at you. So you've still got to be able to put some pressure on of our own. But it's just finding your way. I think they're going to throw different challenges at us, and each individual will have their style and method, and we'll back that as a dressing room and try and get over the line.
Is that a difficult thing to do, to almost ignore the scoreboard and play just the bowler that's in front of you, less so the sort of match situation?
Yeah, 100%, and I think it's what comes with the territory of being behind the 8 ball in a 4-day fixture. I think the saying scoreboard pressure that's where it comes from. So they'll definitely try and expose that and keep reminding you and use that to their advantage. But we've got some lads who have played a lot of cricket, and to just block that out and mentally get in your own bubble, and the 2 lads out there each time trying to build a partnership, take it down in overs and sessions, and hopefully get towards that.
Clearly there was one sort of notable positive in Joe Clarke reaching another 100. How well did he play, and I suppose what skills did he show to bat through that session?
Yeah, I think that's Joe at his best. What we've seen today is he didn't lose any sort of his natural attacking intent. But that's watching Joe play like that, it's very pleasing on the eye for everyone to watch. He's in full flow, and all of his rhythms and stuff like that look great. So hopefully a full day of that again tomorrow would be lovely to watch, and good night's sleep for him and back again.
And that positivity that you mentioned earlier that Joe showed as well, is that sort of what keeps you in rhythm when you are out in the middle as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's great as well for the next batters in to watch someone playing with that free flowing spirit and the way he has. It's great to see that when you're coming in next, and gives other batters confidence. So there's definitely runs to be had out there, and we've got to graft, and they're going to set some tough fields and stuff like that. But we'll definitely be giving it everything tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, clearly a big day ahead. If and when you do get out there, what is your approach going to be? How do you break it down into little chunks?
Yeah, just that really, session by session, ball by ball, really taking it each ball at a time, and trying to strip it right back down to that very next ball, and build a partnership with whoever you're with. And I think when it comes to stuff like this, you can't get too far ahead of yourself. You've got to stay in the here and now, and I think that's what, if everyone does that and you give 100% to spend as much time as you can out there, then that's all you can ask for.
finally, I suppose, very importantly, actually, I suppose cricket's put into context a little bit with what's happened in Nottingham this morning. Sort of what's the mood in the dressing room been like, and the solidarity shown to what has happened. Yeah,
obviously devastating news, and what's happened with the city today, and all the lads. Our hearts go out to everyone who's affected by it. So it's a sad day for Nottingham, but we send our condolences out.